Hello everybody, I'm Hammer from the Hammer Game Channel. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 A to Z Kaiserredux Edition, where today we're playing as Flanders, and hopefully I've not messed up the recording this time. If you're seeing this, then obviously I haven't. But yeah, the last video recorded for this was really fun and enjoyable, so I'm hoping today's is going to be just as good, if not better. So let's hop on into it, shall we? So here's the start of the event chain for getting Flanders and Wallonia to become independent, or Belgium if you want to go down that route. Basically, the king has given a speech to celebrate the anniversary of his coronation. However, a large crowd appears and they shout "Viva la Revolution," and yeah, it descends into chaos. So what we can do is we can send in the army, or we can wait for them to calm down. And what we need to do is, we need to wait for them to calm down. And would you look at that? Waiting for them to calm down has only made matters worse, as the riots are continuing. So the king has messed up big time here. Perfect for us. And the Walloons in Charleroi and Mons have risen up, so massive strikes and protests are plaguing Wallonia, where the large industrial cities of Charleroi and Mons have started organising themselves in a full-scale rebellion. And as the rebellion continues and gets worse, we now have to deal with mass desertions from the Belgian army, with many of our soldiers flipping sides to join the rebellion. So we're going to have to ask the Germans for reinforcements. Now this is the next main event that we need to make sure we choose the right decision for. Support for independence grows. So the different factions keep growing. There will soon be a choice that might decide the future of our country. For the moment, there is little contact between the Walloon rebels and the Flemish. Might be our best interest to keep the situation separated till we can crack down the rebellion. So we need to take the second option here. We can't spare the resources at the moment. Now we've got May Day. On the 1st of May, the Syndicalists celebrate the fight for the 8-hour workday as described by the Second International in 1889. Despite the rebellion raging on throughout Belgium, many Syndicalists see this day as a sacred, and guerrilla strikes will be less fierce today. This could be our opportunity to organise a counterattack, and all we're going to do is install a curfew in Liège, Namur and Charleroi. The NRPR has won the Russian elections. Great, Savinkov is going to be popping up today. So whilst we have been engaging the Walloon Syndicalists, we've withdrawn some of the forces from Flanders, and as a result the Flemish, who have been basically working underground, have managed to grow massively in size and have armed themselves with quite an armoury after raiding some German transports. So yeah, we're kind of risking a loss of control everywhere. So what we need to do is we need to fall back into Flemish Brabant, and Flanders is going to be lost to us. So the Walloons have heard of the Flemish victories against our forces, so they now have the choice whether they want to seek unification with the French Commune, or if they want to approach the Flemish brethren to try and rebuild Belgium. We're going to take the second option, because obviously we do not want Wallonia to go and join France. So the Flemish have now received the Walloon deal, and we could go ahead and obviously create Belgium, but we've already done that in this series. So we're going to go, no, Flanders shall be independent. After the loss of great parts of Flanders, the Flemish resistance has proposed a deal. They demand independence from Flanders, Wallonia, and immediate retreat of all German forces out of Flanders. In exchange, they are willing to remain part of the Reichspakt and fulfill their role as a buffer state. They will not aid the Syndicalists in Wallonia in their struggle. And there we go, Wallonia has joined the Reichspakt, and obviously we are also in the Reichspakt. We are independent as well, which is great. Wallonia is still a colony, or puppet, with Adalbert on the throne. We are currently ruled by Rad van Vladeren, who is apparently a building. We have 4 national spirits now. We have the Flemish Lion, which is very nice, recruitable population +3. Severed German trade is horrific, so we're going to have to sort that out, because I do not want to keep the 40% consumer goods. The Liberation Army is... it's obviously got some good and bad there, but the bad far outweighs the good, so we need to get rid of that. And the succession crisis, obviously. Who is going to rule our nation? And this is a tree. Do not pay any attention to this, because we're not a puppet of the Netherlands and we're not going to be fully integrating into them. If anything, we might actually invade them. Actually, I don't even think that's going to be possible, who knows. So this is not great for us right now. We do only have 1 military factory, so we're going to be barely producing anything for the time being. So we really need to get our act together and start rapidly improving things, because we've only got 3 years until war's coming. And the dissolution of Flanders Wallonia. So the nation of Flanders Wallonia was only short-lived. Beset by widespread corruption, absolutist monarch and corrosive German favouritism, it was only a matter of time before the powder keg inevitably exploded. And finally, the Flemish have left the Union and can finally, for the first time in recent history, celebrate their independence. Fantastic. So we may be independent now, but we have other issues to deal with now, and that's basically the political situation of the nation. The Flemish Council claims that they're the only legitimate government and that they should lead the nation till things have calmed down. You've then got the Catholic Flemish People's Party, who's the largest in the nation, which is divided with members of the council supporting this regency and members who are seated in the pro-German parliament, and neither group wishes to give up their power or allow their administrative organs to be abolished. The VWP is resolutely against any continuation of the old system, as it's forbade their participation, and the party is continuing to bolster relations with the still armed revolutionaries. The Liberation Army, meanwhile, is torn between allegiance to the Catholic Flemish People's Party and their self-appointed leaders who are vying for control of the state. So basically, the first Congress was a failure because everyone is wanting to rule and none are seeking any compromise with each other. It's disastrous. The Council, however, has decided to take matters into their own hands and have seized control, so to preserve their power and keep the national situation under control, the Flemish Council has, with the assistance of the Vlaamse Wacht, seized control of the assembly, stationing forces at entrances and throughout the surrounding city blocks. Van Severen has used this opportunity to stand before the assembly and give his speech, trying to convince them of the necessity of stability and preservation of the old system. This has mild success in convincing members, and most of them are waiting for the Liberation Army to launch a counterattack against the Vlaamse Wacht and liberate the assembly. So yes, the situation is getting worse, just when you thought things were going to get better since we got our independence. No, 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 no. So there's a lot of division within the Liberation Army. We have three different groups. We have the Secret Legion, the Front Bewigen, and the Grot Niederladisten. Basically, you choose whichever one here to get different routes, basically, on who's going to take over the nation. I'm going to be going for the middle ground, because I'm going to be going down probably what will end up being the most obvious route for me to choose, but we're going to go with the middle ground here, the Front Bewigen. So the Front Bewigen has unified with the Gruzengroep, so efforts by the Secret Legion to win the support of the Gruzengroep recruits have been successfully repulsed, and even though their member count has dropped, reinforcement of the movement by experienced veterans of the Front Bewigen has enabled the combined group to consolidate their power and face the Secret Legion head-on. And yes, the Secret Legion is refusing disarmament. Ah yes, clashes between the Secret Legion and the Front Bewigen. Seeing themselves as the last protectors of Flemish liberalism, the Secret Legion has entrenched itself in West Flanders, recruiting civilians and repulsing attacks by the combined movement. Front Bewigen has decided to post a large portion of their forces to guard the movement, while reinforcements sent to Brussels increase pressure on the assembly. The council controls the army. And the National Assembly has given in, either convinced by the speeches of Van Severen and other council members or pressured by the armed forces outside. The Assembly has given in and voted in favour of maintaining the continued existence of the Flemish Council. While all parties openly support the decision, behind the scenes plans for a more democratic government are being created. The Flemish Council remaining in control, we have now opened up this part of the tree. Yes, sadly this is locked now because the resistance did not take over, and we're going to do a constitutional monarchy where we get Count Carol of Flanders to become our king. So with obviously the National Assembly finally given in, all of the forces that were stationed in Brussels have been diverted to West Flanders, where the last remnants of the Secret Legion had embedded themselves, and full amnesty was offered to all those who surrender. And yes, many of the Legion members did this, and yeah, they've been dealt with, so peace has once again been secured. Well, 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 the Swedish Commune. It looks like we might be having a repeat of the Finland video where I absolutely destroy Sweden. And I guess, yeah, I'm going to say Norway is going to be following very soon with joining. So the Front Bewigen has reformed into the Front Pargy. I've definitely not pronounced that correctly. The aristocracy has increased its power. Sensing serious divisions between the factions in the Flemish Council, the old Flemish aristocracy has managed to boost its support and the loyalty of its members. Borrowing heavily from the disintegrating Van Severen faction, the conservative Catholics and some of the liberals, the movement is steadily growing in power and confidence. Sensing an opportunity to increase its power in Flanders, Adalbert has offered the movement both monetary and political support. No, he's going to be refused today. We're not accepting that offer. He's still in Wallonia. We don't need him in Flanders too, because then what was the point in us both gaining our independence? Well, actually no, we got our independence. Wallonia did not. The aristocratic push for power. After gathering enough influence for their faction, leading members of the nobility have gone ahead and declared a formal royal debate in the Flemish Council. Over the next few weeks, the council must reach a decision between opting for a Flemish king of the House van Vlaanderen or to symbolically offer the crown to Adalbert so they can reign freely without interference from a constitutional monarch. Karel van Vladeren is elected king. Wonderful. There we go. Count Karel of Flanders has assumed control. To loud applause and with much fanfare, Karel van Belgie has taken control of the country and has assumed the position of Graf van Vladeren. Based on the pre-Weltkrieg constitutional monarchy, he lacks absolute control and mostly serves symbolically to resolve political crises. And we've got a few wee changes there. We're an authoritarian democracy. So we're currently renewing the German trade agreement. As you can see, that's going to drop the 40 consumer goods to 10% consumer goods. So immediately this is helping out. It's only going to take 49 days to do. Well, at least we have another ally. Finland has joined us and Friedrich Karl I is still here. So that's going to be good for invading Sweden and Norway. Norway's joined the Third International. Sweden is yet to, but it's probably only a matter of time. Excellent. The Grot Dorstek program is here and it's very, very nice. I think what we'll just quickly do is we'll do for the people by the people, because that gets rid of the consumer goods for expanded council and it gives us democratic council, which has given us a better daily political power gain and some more support as well. Whoa! That's completely out of left field. King Edward has just passed away, killed by an assassin. Oh wow, and they've chose Henry Ajax as their new one. Just quickly doing constitutional monarchy as well right now because we've got the national spirit, the Count of Flanders, which gives us minus consumer goods, as well as some stability, war support, and daily political power gain. Oh, that's war in Russia. Kolchak is moving forward, and he's probably going to get stomped out immediately. Wow, a lot of people are getting assassinated today. There goes Emperor Hirohito, so Yasuhito is going to have taken over. Well, that could be exactly what Kolchak is needing. Russia is now at war with Turkestan, but I don't think... we've got 5 to 24 divisions. It might stack up if the Dom Republic was to get involved, but they're currently fighting against the Mountainous Republic, so don't see that happening anytime soon. Okay, we're in business with artillery now. We've got 1 factory building them, so we're at 2 now. Okay, production is well and truly underway now, but I do think we probably need to get some motorised next, and then some trains. It's time for elections! Elections are here, and I am actually going to choose social democracy. Form a socialist coalition. So we need to have social democrats, liberals, or conservatives in power. I could have had any of them really, but I wanted to have the Democrats. This way we get minus 10 to consumer goods, more stability, more factory output, and daily political power gain, because the Liberal coalition is rubbish, really. Whoa, 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 whoa. The Dutch Revolution. Germany, I really hope you're going to let me join in. We're not exactly ready for war, but we're here anyways. Right, and see if I can actually take Amsterdam. Oh, well, we've taken Amsterdam. Nicely done. Sweet, the Batavian Commune's gone. I will definitely be taking that, and I will definitely be taking that, and that, thank you. And that, and that, and that. Alright, the Dutch East Indies didn't actually join anybody there. Alright, well, that's cool. I just have all the Netherlands. That does kind of ruin one of our focuses, though. Because I will tell you what this is, because I've done it earlier in, obviously, the other video. So basically, we can ask that region that we had a core on to do a petition, or we can take it by force. They can do a little petition, well, when I say petition, they do a vote to see if they will willingly join us and be reintegrated into Flanders. They can refuse that and you go to war anyways, or you can just straight up go to war. You do a little operation against the Netherlands and you can invade them, basically. So we won't be doing that today, because we already have the Netherlands. Yeah, let's annex our claims, so we get Limburg and the Westerschelde. Obviously, Westerschelde is the core piece of territory, Limburg is not. That's a nice little border we have now, and obviously we have Puppet Netherlands. Oh, a little revolt in the faction. Belarus has went their own way, and they're not in a faction, so they're probably going to get crushed and repuppeted. I am getting called into this, but I really, really am not interested. Like, they really don't need me to assist with this. The United Mexican States has joined the Third International now. Not great, and I really hope the Pacific States under Henry Wallace is going to emerge victorious, because do not need the CSA winning. And yes, Belarus is lost. They have... Minsk is gone. However, they're still with it. Oh, no, they're not. And Ukraine just got thick. Oh no, please tell me that's not... Game? Can Poland give that land back, please? Oh, Adalbert's gone. We now have August Bizarret and the market liberals in power. Good for them. Who are you? Alright, I was going to say, who are you calling me in against now? Oh, wonderful. Ireland has decided to join us. And Michael Collins is still here? Well, the Reichspakt continues to grow. We now have Greece with us, or the Hellenic Republic, rather. And we have Ireland. The Ottomans are literally all alone. All of the Middle East and Egypt and Tripolitania and Cyrenaica are all fighting them. Oh damn, I just noticed what time it is. It's time for the Alsace Ultimatum, and I'm kind of devoid of a lot of equipment right now. Just gonna take all of the Netherlands troops and put them on garrison duty. There we go, the Second Weltkrieg is underway. We're not going to join in just yet to aid the Germans. It does shorten their front a little bit. Damn, and the United Kingdom and Canada just immediately declared war on the Third Internationale. Oh, the Russians have declared war on Germany. I don't really know if that was a good idea from them, because they're now in a two-front war. And they've been fighting that war for ages, so yeah, don't know how well that's going to go, but at least it evens the playing field with Germany being in a two-front war as well. Well, technically a three-front war now, because Japan's just declared war on their Asian holdings. Anton Denikin is now in charge of the Russian Republic. The Flemish situation in French Flanders. So after seizing territories around Lille and Dunkirk from Flanders during the reign of Louis XIV, the French have made extensive efforts to undermine the Dutch language and marginalise the Flemish community. After the Syndicalist Revolution, many of these Flemish nationals fled over the border of the West Flanders, waiting German intervention to return to their homes. Centuries of French indoctrination, however, have undoubtedly left their mark, and only a small Flemish minority still exists in the region, making our claim weak at best. I can game a claim on French Hainaut. I think French Hainaut is oh my days, the border is going to be horrendous with Wallonia. Oh, we're going to have like a little protruding arm just wrapping ourselves around them. The Irish are actually doing alright at holding here. Well, we've commenced our operation into Norway. Whether or not it goes successfully, I guess we'll find out in a second. Let's secure Oslo, please. I kind of want a better flow of equipment and supply coming in. Because we might have to take little breaks whilst invading Norway to actually keep supply going. Follow Moscow. Yeah, Russia's not doing well at all. Well, Oslo is ours, which is good. I think what we really need to do is whoever's going to Bergen, just wrap round and take that. The Germans are pushing into the south, or should I say the Danish, of Sweden. So that's good. Good distraction. Clearly we have a little opportunity over here with some divisions, potentially. They've left Bergen open. Actually just left us Bergen. They do realise that's going to help supply, right? The Swedish are trying to push back against us, but that's not going to work out for them, as they will find out. This push in the southern Sweden's going pretty well, to be honest, which is good to see. We'll continue to obviously try and push further into Norway. I do want to take Trondheim. Wow, Russia really ain't looking so good at all. Petrograd has fallen as well. Finland is looking pretty damn good as well. Well, Norway has 10 to 24 divisions left, so they're not in a great place. It's nice to see Ireland was able to push out the Third Nationale, and Plymouth is the landing zone of the United Kingdom and Canada. Are we about to take Narvik? I think we are. We have taken Narvik. Norway is no more. Perfect. Oh, Stockholm has fallen to the Danish. There is an excellent pocket of their divisions over in Finland. Oh well, we did take the capital. My division just decided to leave. That's interesting borders, but okay. Right, anybody, everybody, all of us. We have... Oh, I thought they pushed forward there. We have more pressing matters to deal with now. The Union of Britain must cease to exist, so we're going to head on to Stavanger. The Union of Britain has landed, and they're dying. Almost immediately. Well done. Oh no, they landed again. Oh no, what a terrible issue this is. Whoa, Ireland! Oh my days, it's a good thing I'm here, isn't it? We need to re-secure Dublin as a matter of national security for Ireland. Oh my days, look at the Reichspakt coming over to assist. Well, no need. They are dead. Love how Transmur bet Russia. They're struggling to deal with Mongolia though. And again, that's in the worst terrain possible, and supply is going to be non-existent there unless the AI's been pumping stuff out. It's not very often Russia gets dealt with prior to the Third Internationale, especially when I'm playing. And how is the Ottoman Empire actually still in existence? Like, how have they turned that around? Ukraine is leading the way. That's actually quite a ridiculous landing. It's nice to see someone else doing something for a change. I'm just gonna let the AI do its thing. Good landing, boys. Good landing. Okay, we somehow managed to cut off Hull, which is good. Only issue is we don't have any supply coming in. Although, we might be securing there. Go on. Okay, we've secured Hull. And the boys from Scotland are pushing down. There's a lot of... Is this what happens to the Reichspakt if Russia's dealt with? Like, we're going into, like, overdrive here. Yeah, can we just, like, run down to try and secure Liverpool? I'm a little bit confused at why the Union of Britain stacks so many divisions up there. Like, I really don't get it. Like, we are currently laying siege to London. And they have probably more divisions in the north than they actually do anywhere else right now. London is gone. The Union of Britain's dead. The Socialist Republic of Haiti. Oh, I'm quaking in my little booties at the thought of 2 to 14 divisions of theirs killing me. Oh, that is an unfortunate development for France. The fall of Paris. Wonderful, although it looks like the French national state balls up their invasion. Like, we are away, you know, if we can do some damage here against them, then why not, you know? Oh, yeah, wow. Well, that naval invasion took a lot of effort to secure. Do you know, it'd help if the two Sicilies didn't start to lose, you know, we would have had a better position. Okay, you know what, we've somehow managed to salvage it for them. We've somehow managed to salvage it. Taranto's cut off in Bari, and Naples is completely surrounded now. We do have a bit of a death stack to push through there, so do you know what? I think that looks very heavily defended, Marseille. Like, that might work out. I do think France is losing. It's just taken a while. The Italians were somewhat expecting this invasion of Venice. Although we might still come out on top here. No, don't all push that way, you idiots. Can the divisions actually go and cover the front, please? Go for Turin. Because Milan is hopefully going to fall. Right, I would now greatly appreciate it if we could win this war. Oh, they're 99% of the way. Hold on, boys. Please hold on. We will save you. Oh, Germany, just take something. Anything. Yes! Oh, thank heavens for that. Our army lives on. What do I want to take? That's a question. Well, Germany's obviously still at war with Japan, but, Central African Empire? Bokassa? What are you doing, mate? They do actually have decent focus trees. Oh, they do have a decent focus tree. Middle Africa reformed. Host the Kaiser in exile. That's pretty damn cool. Well, I might have to play as them. Anyways, thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was just as good, actually, as my other video. Just, we didn't come out with as much, because I took, like, half of France in the last attempt at making this video. But anyways, I hope you have enjoyed, and I shall be back very, very soon for another video. Till then, do take care. Cheer bye, then now.